Hey, how you doing? My name is Liam, this is my hobby room, and welcome one and all, you lovely people, to the Gunpla network! Well, actually, welcome to my hobby room inside the Gunpla network. I've nestled it in there. Today I'm going to be doing a kit unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing a model kit for you. I'm going to talk about the runners. I'm going to talk about the other things that come in the box. Now, this kit was supplied to me by CanadianGundam.com, so thank you very much for giving me this, because now I can talk about it and share it with everyone. Isn't that fun? Canadian Gundam is a Canadian Gundam retailer. I bet you didn't see that coming. You can head over to CanadianGundam.com to get this kit and a lot of other kits for 10% off if you use the code Gunpla Network. So, check it out, get yourself something nice. You deserve it, it's been a tough year. Browse through their collection, pick up something nice for yourself, and don't forget to take advantage of their flat rate shipping across Canada and to the US. And don't forget to use the code Gunpla Network for 10% off your purchase. It's pretty sweet, I think. I think that's pretty cool. What kit am I talking about, you may ask? If you didn't ask, you don't have to, because I'm going to tell you. I have it down here somewhere. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Gundam GP01 FB, which stands for Full Burnern, which makes no sense. Full Burnern. Originally, I believe it was supposed to be called the Full Vernier, but in Japanese, you don't have the V sound, and the closest thing is a B, and it's a whole translation thing, so Full Burnern is what we're stuck with. This mobile suit appeared in 0083 Stardust Memory, which is one of my favorite series. It is super cool. It's really good. It's super cheesy, but it's really good. Okay, so let's take a look at the box art. You can see this is an older style HGUC, so they used to show you the kit in the background, and then they have a splash image of the mobile suit on the front, and I've always loved these illustrations. I thought they always looked really, really good, and I'd love it if they made a book with all the different Mobile Suit Gundam box art for all of their model kits. I would buy it in a heartbeat. I know a lot of people that would buy it. So, if you're listening, Bandai, which I'm sure you're not, then just write that down. Take notes. So this is what the box looked like. You can see pictures on the side. You know for certain it's not going to look like that snapped together. There's going to be a lot of, colors that aren't molded in the proper color. That's just how the cookie crumbles with older kits like this. If you can read Japanese, then you can read that. You can pause the video and read that. If you can only read English, like myself, then you can just stick to these words here. That's all you need to know. You can see some of the detail shots of the kit here. I know this beam saber is just going to be a giant white stick, so that's something you're going to have to paint, or you can just put a custom beam effect in there. But anyways, let's get this bad boy open. So here is our instruction manual for the Gundam GP01 Full Burnern, and here's the mobile suit information on the side, which is, par for the course for pretty much every Gunpla kit. As you can see, this does come with the core fighter, which is kind of cool. I don't think there's a transformation gimmick. It's just, a little extra piece there. But you know what? I'll take it. That's nice. If you reverse it, you got the color guide on the back. Obviously, you can just use that as a rough guide, or you can do your own thing. It doesn't really matter. And here is just some more detail shots. And if you open up the instruction manual, you got more pictures. That's really cool. Some close-ups of the kit, some line art, a bunch of text that I cannot read. But if you can, then you can pause it and read it right now, you scholar, you. Let's open up the instruction manual, and as you can see, it's all black and white, standard fare for Bandai instruction manuals. You follow the numbers and just cut parts out and put them together. And we have a pretty simple foil sticker sheet, which is fine. You've got some big blue pieces for the shield, some red for, I don't actually know what that's for. I'm not sure. Oh, this is for the knees. So yeah, you can put those on if you like, and there's a little sticker for the eyes. These will all be super easy to paint, so we're not going to be using any of those in our build, but if you want them, they're here. We have our runner of polycaps, so that's going to be important for our build. Let's just keep that where we can see it so you don't lose them. And we also have another smaller runner of polycaps, which is that's cute. That's adorable. Look at that. It's like Polycap Take Your Kid to Work Day. Here is our multicolored A runner. You can see it's got lots of different parts. It's got parts of the chest armor. You've got the beam rifles, the joints on here. And it's got the hands as well. There are 3 hands. So you've got 2 generic kind of holding hands for the beam sabers, and then you've got a trigger finger for the beam rifle. Now, as far as I know, there's nowhere on the kit to actually store that beam rifle, so you might as well just glue this trigger finger together once you have your beam rifle in there. And then you've got these 2 generic holding hands that are not very well detailed. It's a whole thing from this era. All the hands look pretty bad. So if you have any extra hands, you might want to swap them out. Sorry, I guess they're called manipulators. If in the Gundam universe. So if you have any extra, manipulators. You may want to swap those out and pop them on there because they will probably look better. So let's put that runner aside and let's take a look at what else we've got in this box here. Here is our B runner, and oh no, it's just as I feared, the giant white toothpick. So this was very common back in the day. You'd open a high grade and your beam sabers would just be a stick with the beam effect part molded right into the handle. This is really easy to fix. You can just snip that right off and drill a tiny hole for your beam saber. Just make sure you're using a drill bit that is the same size as the beam saber attachment part, which don't quote me on this because I haven't done it yet on this kit, so I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1mm diameter drill bit. Oh, you know what? That's gonna come back to bite me for sure. You've got your shield here. I've always loved this shield. It's super cool looking. I wish it came with more kits from this era, but obviously it was only used by this suit. Now we've got the C runners. They are identical. And you can see they each come with a beam saber, which would get onto the beam saber rack. Now I'm pretty sure these ones don't actually, these ones you can't really do much with. They're pretty much just for show. So I guess if you have a beam saber in hand, you're supposed to take one out. You could modify them to hold actual beam saber effect parts, but I mean, it's not really much of a point. And then we have more beam saber hilts. Now these ones I believe are just for the core fighter, or it might have been the other ones that are for the core fighter. You know what? I'm not sure yet. I haven't put it together yet. And unfortunately, these shoulder pieces here, I'm just gonna break this off. It's already kind of broken and it's easier to show you. So the pauldrons, that's what shoulder pads are called. Isn't that fun? The pauldrons here, looks like you're gonna have to cement these together to close the seam line on every single vernier, because there's 3 verniers on each shoulder pauldron, and you know, they will look kind of goofy if they got a big seam line down the middle. The proportions of the mobile suit are pretty good. I thought I might have to, or not have to, but I thought I might want to extend some of the proportions, like the legs, or maybe the arms, and the torso, but it's actually quite thin. It's got a good silhouette, so I don't think it's really needed. One thing is, I don't know, maybe the beam rifle. The beam rifle looks a bit small to me, but maybe that's just me. But I'm actually pretty excited about this. I have built this kit a very long time ago, but I would like to build it again and do a better job than I did way back when. So tune into the Gunpla Network next time, and I will show you the kit I'll put together. We'll talk about its articulation and some of the things I do and maybe do not like about the finished build. Well, that about does it for me. That was pretty quick. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel down below if you like awesome Gunpla content. There's a whole bunch on the Gunpla Network. You can check that out. And if you'd like to see more of me, check out Liam's Hobby Room. I'll put a link somewhere around there. So thanks very much to Canadian Gundam and the Gunpla Network for sponsoring this video. It's been a slice, everybody. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you guys next time on Liam's Hobby Room.